Have you ever walked past an unkempt vineyard? The vines are tangled, weeds are everywhere, and any fruit you find is shriveled or sour. Now, imagine that vineyard as a church community, untended, without guidance, left to grow wild. That's the picture painted by the parable of the unkempt vineyard, and it connects deeply with what Paul writes in Titus 1 verses 5 through 9. Paul left Titus in Crete for a reason, to put things in order and appoint elders, leaders who could nurture the church like good gardeners tending their vines. But Paul doesn't just say, find the smartest or the most popular. No, he gives a blueprint, and it's all about character. An elder, Paul says, must be blameless, faithful to his wife, and a good parent. Not wild, not quick-tempered, not chasing dishonest gain. Instead, someone who's hospitable, self-controlled, upright, holy, and disciplined. Why? Because leading a church isn't about having a fancy title, it's about living out the faith every single day. Paul goes even deeper. He says elders need to know the trustworthy message of Jesus, not just for themselves, but so they can encourage others with sound teaching and gently correct those who go astray. It's a big responsibility. Picture it. The health of the whole vineyard depends on the care of its gardeners. If the leaders are careless, the whole community suffers. What's so powerful about these verses is that they're not just about one church in Crete. Paul's words are universal. These aren't qualifications for the elite or the super spiritual. This is what God wants for every leader in every congregation everywhere. And here's the heart of it. Paul doesn't say, check if they have a degree or see if they're great public speakers. He's after something deeper: integrity, humility, and a genuine love for others. Leadership in the church starts with who you are, not just what you know. But it doesn't end with leaders. These qualities, self-control, faithfulness, patience, are meant to be an example for all of us. Whether you're leading a Bible study, raising a family, or just trying to live a faithful life, the blueprint is the same. So, the parable of the unkempt vineyard becomes a challenge for each of us. Are we tending to what God has given us? Or are we letting the weeds take over? Good leadership, like good gardening, takes patience, attention, and a heart that seeks after God. In the end, Titus 1 isn't just a checklist for elders. It's a vision for a flourishing church rooted in godly character and sound teaching. And that's something every believer can aim for. Thanks for listening. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who might need encouragement today. And remember, every vineyard needs a good gardener.